Today we take a deep dive into weapon customization. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Tomorrow is the full release of the big update, the new map, the Great Moose, the full weapon customization. In this video, I want to take an in-depth look into the weapon customization, talk a little bit about it, make some sense out of some things that might be a little bit confusing as far as, you know, what's going to be accessible if I don't have every map. Some of the cosmetics are tied to maps and things like that. What will I be able to use? What won't I be able to use? All that stuff. We'll get into all of it. We'll customize some weapons that I haven't touched yet. Talk about some future, maybe possible things that we'll be able to customize in the future with this new system that's coming to the game. It's very, very exciting. Don't forget to drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. It helps so much. Thank you very much for doing that. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, but without further ado, let's jump into the video. All right, so weapon customization. So first things first, before we jump into the cache here and jump into customizing some guns and talking about everything, let's try to make some sense out of what they posted on Discord. So they posted an explanation of how this is all going to work, what's going to be available to different players based on what DLCs they have. It looks like there is a pack that you can buy to get some more of the cosmetics, I guess for people that don't have all of the maps, but want some more cosmetics options for their weapons. There is a way that they can do that. So basically it says here, I'll throw this up on the screen so you guys can read it as well. So how does it work? It says go to an outpost. You can also go to a tent. It should have mentioned that you can do this from a tent. Basically, you should be going to one of your caches. It says to go to an outpost. You don't have to be at an outpost. You can do it from a tent. So access your cache. As long as there's a cache available to you, you can access this and you can customize weapons. Buy a New England Mountains cosmetic content pack. Scout is free, okay, or Veteran is $2.99. So basically, you're getting a free pack with this update, or you can buy a separate pack to get some more skins and stuff for $3. It says use the in-game money, so you're using in-game money to apply the different cosmetics, which we'll be looking at. And then it goes into detail and it talks about the two packs. So the Scout pack, it says it contains 6 weapon customization options, okay? Includes one of the options that is unlocked when purchasing New England Mountains. So very convoluted. I don't know what that means. We'll find out tomorrow. I guess you get one option if you purchase New England Mountains. Okay, cool. And then there's a Veteran pack, so it looks like there is a separate DLC, and it says that it includes all the customization options from the New England Mountains Scout pack, which is free, and then both options from the New England Mountains Reserve DLC, and 7 exciting exclusive options. So you're getting 7 more with this DLC. As far as the Scout pack, I don't know if this is something that is going to have to be purchased from Steam. If you're on PC, are you going to have to actually purchase this from Steam for free and install it, or is this just going to be something that comes with the update? We'll find out everything tomorrow. It's a little bit convoluted right now, but that's the best way that I can describe it right now. Basically, you can pay $3 to get some more skins, or if you have all the maps anyway, you don't have to bother. Everything's going to be included. As far as that's the best sense that I can make of it at this point. But anyways, let's get into customizing some guns. Let's talk about customization. The cool thing about this, man, is that, you know, not only, so basically how this works is you go into your storage, okay, and then from here, you can see in the bottom right, C is customize. You can customize anything. You just hover over it, and you can customize by hitting the C key. That's on PC. I'm not sure what it is on console. You could probably also rebuy that if you want to. I'm leaving it as a C key. Now, another thing that you'll notice is your inventory. So the pictures in the inventory are still the same, but on the right side, you can see if you've customized something, you can see the new look to your weapon, which is really, really cool. Maybe in the future, they'll be able to add that into the inventory here as well. I imagine that might be a little bit tough to implement, so maybe that's why they haven't done it just yet. But you can see on the right side, if you've got stuff that's been changed, you can see it over on the right. And you can go down, you can do this with any gun, you guys. You can do this with all of your guns, your handguns. You can do it with bows. And the really cool thing about this is I could see in the future, maybe them, you know, making it so that you can use this system, this customizing system, an amazing, amazing system to add to the game, because it opens up so many future possibilities. We're talking about customizing scopes, customizing your sights, customizing your binos, maybe customizing your lures and your collars, fully customizing maybe like your tents and your blinds even, right? And your tripods and your stands. But not only that, like clothing too, right? Maybe we'll be able to fully customize camos and things, and our outfits, our backpacks, all kinds of stuff. So, and then not to mention the trophy lodges, right? Maybe fully customizing certain things in the trophy lodge with this new system, because now that this system is a thing, who knows what they'll be able to implement into this system for us to customize. So it's very, very exciting. But I'm babbling at this point. Let's jump in. Let's customize some things that I haven't customized. I was looking at the crossbow the other day, you guys. Actually, I looked at this with Crow when we were streaming together. I haven't actually done anything to it yet, but the crossbow is super cool. So you'll see with some items, you've got two options. This says part 1 and part 3. Some of them say part 2 and part 3. Hopefully that'll be fixed for the release, but basically some of the items have 2 layers of customizability, if that's a word, and some of them have 3. So as you can see, you can do whatever you want. I did it with this, I believe it was just now. You can do whatever you want. There's so many different things you can do. You can put the orange one on there, and then you can customize the handle however you want. I actually really like that. I'm already using the orange for the 308 though. But you can do whatever you want. Everything has its own different price point. So the paints, you can separate everything up here. The paints are 30 in-game cash. We've got sprays that cost 200. They're pretty cool. We've got materials that you can use. So this is for wood. Any gun that has any wood on it, you can use these for those weapons. Camos you can use on pretty much any weapon. I think you can use the camos. And then you've got wraps. Currently, there's only the one wrap. This is the premium wrap, the New England one. And I imagine they'll be adding all kinds of different wraps. I'm really hoping to see a full ghillie wrap, like for the 308. Imagine a full ghillie wrap on the 308. I imagine that'll be something they'll add in the future. That would be super, super cool to see on a lot of the different rifles. But yeah, as you can see, so part 2, part 3, but a lot of them have 3 as well. Like the 300, for example, we've got 3 different layers of customization with some of the weapons as well. So different trims, the sights, right? Different little parts of the guns that you can, the chrome for around the triggers can be customized separate and things. And you can see that here. You can make your gun all white if you want to. Like you can do whatever you want. It's super cool, man. I'm such a big fan of this. That looks awesome. My gosh, so good. And then you just hit escape. So basically, yeah, you can preview. You're not buying the cosmetics. You can actually go in and preview them, right, without having to buy them, which is really nice. You can just try different ones without actually having to buy them, which is a lot of fun and a little bit addictive, I'm not gonna lie, going through doing this. But it's super cool, and yeah, like I said, I can imagine being able to customize so many different things in the game using this. I also upgraded my new muzzle loader, the Kerman. Gave it a nice little camo and white look to it, which I'm a big fan of. Super cool. And I love what I did to my Cuomo 243 pistol. This looks awesome. I did the full Arctic, all 3 layers, and I'm a huge fan of how that looks. Crow did a really cool one where he gave it like a brass look. Which one did he use for that? He did like brass. This is cool. You actually don't even have to drop it in. You can just hover it over to see what it does to the different parts of the gun. So I think he did something like that with... It was something like that. It looked really cool. The Cuomo, some of the guns you can give them like a brass or like a gold look, and they look really sharp. As far as how everything's going to work for the different DLCs, for the maps, what you're going to have, you know, if we jump in, you can see a lot of this stuff is tied to the different maps, right? New England, Mississippi, Medvedtega. So most of these are all the camos, these two. So it looks like everything is kind of tied to a map. So does that mean that you absolutely have to have that map? It looks like there is that pack that you can buy for $3 where you're going to get some of this stuff. So we'll find out tomorrow. Some people are going to be buying those packs. We'll see what's included. We'll be able to make better sense of it tomorrow because right now it is a little bit convoluted. But yeah, so if you have all the maps, you know, like me, I've got everything accessible to me. So if you have the maps, you don't have to worry about that anyway. But as far as for the people who don't have the maps and don't want to buy every map, but do want different cosmetics, it looks like there is an option for that. And we'll find out exactly how that works tomorrow. But that's pretty much it. Yep, everything I wanted to talk about. Exciting stuff. Give you guys a little overview of how this works so that it's not super confusing tomorrow when this drops. But yeah, are you guys excited for the new update? It happens tomorrow. Super excited for you guys to get your hands on this update, the new map, the Great One Moose, the gun customization, the backfilling to all the maps. It is a crazy update. If you enjoyed the video or if it helped you, drop a like on it. I appreciate it. It helps so much. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You guys were on the road to 40,000. Really hoping to hit 40,000 by the end of the year this year. So if you haven't already subscribed, please do hit the subscribe button. It helps me so much, and it helps the channel so much. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will see you guys in the next one.